No, it's distracting. All right, welcome to day one of the TCO18 finals. Hello, everybody. I'm Nick Castillo.
I'm James Corey.
And I'm Riopurba.
Riopurba, our first guest of this TCO event, and we're going to be talking to him just for a little bit. He does have to compete in about 13 minutes, so we only have a little bit of time, so let's get right into it. Riopurba, how are you today?
I'm fine, good, thanks, man.
Did you have a good trip here?
Yeah, really good, but the weather is too cold for me.
I know. Well, you come from a tropical climate.
Yeah,
It's a common theme here.
Yeah.
So we were told that you have this video that you did about Top Coder, about making money on Top Coder.
Yeah, I share it to my YouTube channel, and many Indonesian designers really love my video. And it's about 1,000 and I don't know the exact number, but 1,000 new members registered to Top Coder when I said that video.
That's awesome.
And
great.
so, like, what would be your recommendation to like new members that would want to compete in design on Top Coder? What made you,
Yeah. As a new member, we have to learn about the main skill about UI and UX. And many new members forget to learn what is UI UX about. So when they see the Top Coder spec and they see the competition, they just confused about the spec. They don't understand about the basic of UI UX. So
Right.
As the new member, we have to learn about the basic of UI UX first. That's it.
Do you think that that's making you a better designer? Like understanding the problem, reading the problem, digesting the problem,
It's so important to know the problem first before we compete, before we design. So if we know about the problem, and we know what to do in the next step, right?
Yeah.
So is that going to change anything for you? This is your first finals?
Yeah, this is my first
All right.
finals. I'm so excited.
So is that going to change anything? Are you just going to do the same thing that you've always been doing?
Yeah, I just doing just have fun for this
Yeah?
competition. Yeah.
So you're going to get the problem, and you're just going to make sure you understand it, right?
I have to know the problem from the spec first. Then I make some sketch to sketch my solution for that problem. Then I go to my MacBook and design the solution.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This just in,
Oh.
since we're live, there's a 15-minute delay.
Okay.
I need to go announce that, so you guys keep talking, but there's going to be a
Okay.
15-minute delay, so
Okay,
hang out for a
okay.
little bit.
So you still have a little bit of time now. So we also were told. Do you have any like specific preparations that you do for something like this, like a big competition? Do you make sure you go to bed early? Do you wake up in the morning and
Yeah, I
morning,
have to
everybody.
I have to sleep
We're gonna have a 15-minute
enough, and
delay
but
for start time. We're gonna have a
for
15-minute delay, so
for this finals this
get
year,
comfortable.
I want to
If we win the announcement,
enjoy my
when we're
time.
close. Thanks.
I don't have any big preparation to win this match, the final. I just enjoy this, and also prepare my video to my YouTube channel and share it to my friends in Indonesia.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we're glad they're here. We're glad they can join us. Hopefully, if they're not joining live, they can view it later, right?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. So 15-minute delay, huh?
15-minute delay. I think it's the shuttles. So
That's probably what it is. That's all right. Well, we have more time with you then.
So did you compete over in Indonesia semi rounds? The
Oh, the regional.
the
event.
regionals, the regional event.
Yeah, Yogyakarta. Yeah, I came to see my friends there at Yogyakarta, and so Adam met Adam, and that was fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm sorry if I missed it. How did you get into TCO this year? What round?
Yeah.
I get into this in stage 3.
Stage 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
stage 3.
Yeah, nice.
He's like, I'm here.
Do you remember what kind of challenges you were doing at that point? What were you designing? Is it
I
mobile? Is it desktop? Is it what was the clients? What clients stick out to you?
I won the Rocks challenge.
Oh, okay.
Rocks challenge
Yeah.
at this stage, and it helps me a lot to 1 points.
That's like a marathon match for designers, where you're stuck at your computer for what 72 hours, I think.
Yeah. 72 hours.
So, but it's like fast designing too.
Yeah.
So that's the other part of it is that you have to be able to condense your thoughts. You gotta and execute the design all in that amount of time.
In limited time. Yeah, it's.
Do you feel that that makes you a better designer, being able to?
Yeah. It helps me to be a better designer. So I have to make the best solution in a limited time. It's so challenging but it helps me a lot to be a better designer.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Do you what applications do you use? What kind of tools for those maybe designers that may want to try this? What do you use?
I'm using Sketch app, and it's I think it's really good to use Sketch for designing mobile apps and website design. But many of my friends also use Adobe XD. It's good too.
Yeah, I heard that there's a push to that, you know, from the full Photoshop down to XD.
Yeah. XD.
That's awesome. When you look at the list of challenges that come out, do you gravitate more towards mobile? Do you gravitate more towards desktop? What's your strong your strong suit?
I prefer to design in mobile challenges.
Mobile? Nice.
Yeah, mobile challenges. I don't know why, but I really enjoy when I designing for mobile.
What else? I had a question.
Oh, just a little brain fart there.
Yeah. No, so for new designers, what do you recommend to them to win? You know, review. That's actually the hardest part of Top Coder, because a lot of design is subjective, meaning the client has input. It's not like development, which is my land, where you have a scorecard and you have to follow that scorecard. So do you do how do you approach it so that you're meeting the need? Do you like literally go through checklists on the design and say, I did this, I did that, I did this?
I do the checklist first. What is the problem? What the client needs, and what is the solution? I usually sketch it on paper on my book, and when I want to design the solution and on my book on Sketch app, so I just look at the list. I already did this. I already did this. So the main point to win a challenge is to we have to make the complete list of what the clients needs. So many designers make a beautiful design, a great design, but they forget to complete the necessity of what client needs. So it's very important to complete what the client needs.
Yeah.
So we do have some, you can call them heavyweights. We've had I Am Tong, Abadavera here year after year. What are your thoughts on that? Does that scare you a little bit, or you think it's more fun?
No.
Have you heard about them before you came to Top Coder? Or?
I never heard about them before I joined the Top Coder. But when I joined the Top Coder, I saw this member is so amazing. Antong, Abdafara, especially both of them.
Yeah.
they are so amazing. But I don't scare about them. I make them as the motivational.
Yeah, that's great.
It's they are very inspired me to be a better designer. So that's it. I 4 years ago, it's about 2014. I was the new member. I don't understand much about UI UX, but this is it. I'm here.
Yeah. You've grown. You've grown as a designer. That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about I'm actually interested about your YouTube channel. Tell us a little bit about what drives that. You have huge following on there. How often do you post? How do you produce your videos? Stuff like that.
Yeah, it's I have a YouTube channel, guys. It's already had 42K subscribers in Indonesia. So.
And what do you talk about normally?
Yeah, I talk about design, freelancing, how I got clients, how I got. I review the freelancing sites like Top Coder and the other sites, and how the designers or freelancers get monthly earnings. So that's the topic I talk about in my channel, and many designers, young designers in Indonesia really love my channel. So it grows fast.
Yeah, that's great. Helping the people out with not only Top Coder but also the competing sites, so that you're kind of doing that comparison for them up front.
Yeah.
But yeah, also teaching them how to make a living off of it is great.
Yeah.
And which one's your most viewed video?
I think when I talk about money, earnings,
Yeah. Oh, I'm
most
sure.
views.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm sure. No, that's. I had a question too. Something about the competition.
Okay.
And that. And no, I'm blanking a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna go back to our sheet. Then.
But
Sure.
before that,
Yeah,
could you guys greeting my friends in Indonesia? Say hi. To them.
Sure.
Oh, they're over here. Yeah, he
Hello,
does.
Indonesia.
Hi guys.
So for the people off or on the site or watching us right now, Rio has set up his camera because of
Yeah,
course
yeah.
he's a YouTuber and he's got to document. So so hello Indonesia.
Yeah.
Rio's here.
And what is? How do they find your YouTube channel? Is it
I don't
just
know.
Riopurba, right?
Yeah, Riopurba. You get into the YouTube and just search Riopurba and you got my
That's
channel.
great. That's great.
Is it only in Indonesian or is it?
Indonesian.
Okay.
Indonesian. Yeah, there is no designers that doing some vlogs about design and freelancing in Indonesia. So I think I'm the first one. But yeah, so I got so many views because I'm just one in Indonesia. Maybe I don't know.
Well, I think it's because you're so diverse with it too. It's not just
Mm-hmm.
how to design;
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
also
yeah.
how to make a living and how.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's definitely helpful.
No, it's great. I remember now.
Okay.
So the great thing about designing on Topcoder is that if you submit a passing submission, you get to view other people's designs on that same challenge. Have you found that helpful? Have you ever get some ideas that you use maybe in a future? You're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a great way to.
Yeah, it's really helpful. Before for the past years, I when I passed the competition, the challenges, and when the challenge is finished already, usually I contact the co-pilot. Hey man, would you mind if I see the first winner, the second winner, and so I can learn from them, and it really helps a lot. So I can learn from that submission what their solution for the client's problem, and it really helpful for me.
And do you find that the client's feedback is helpful too?
Yeah, it's really important if we compete in the top code challenges. The client feedback is really helpful for us to make the right direction from our submission.
And for those who may be new to design on Topcoder, there are different phases of a
Yeah.
challenge. So it's not just here's the spec, go design it, and then we'll grade it. They actually have a checkpoint phase.
Checkpoint, yeah.
So at that point, all the designers that are competing in that challenge will submit what they have. Doesn't have
Yeah.
to be done. But the client gets to view it and they get to, see the direction they're going and they give feedback. They're like, okay, I like this, but maybe,
There's
Go-
some revision or
Right.
something like that. So we as the designers will revise or make some changes and submit it again in round 2 and the final at the final round. So that's it.
I have a smart question.
Ooh.
for design. I have a very smart question.
you love it. You perked up.
Do you prefer a design spec that says we don't know what we want, we just need a mobile app that's going to do X, Y, and Z, or do you prefer one of our customers that gives you a full style guide and you have to design a solution within the style guide? Does that make it easier? Does it make it harder? Like how do you approach something where you get, oh, here's our full corporate style guide with fonts and colors and everything like that? How do you approach that? Is it different? Is it harder?
I don't know. Sometimes it helps me a lot, but sometimes it makes me confused. I think because many big brands have the really complicated style guide.
Yeah.
there's-
Even down to like what the widgets look like. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So sometimes it's helpful because when I see when I design, I know what to design, what the style the brand is using.
Yeah.
But sometimes when the brands has the really complicated brand guidelines,
Yeah.
So that's
You have to make sure
confused.
it's exact. and
Yeah,
right.
exact little thing. Yeah, it's
but then the opposite of that, if you don't get that and you get the customer, it's like, wow me with colors, then you get really emotional responses from people. Because it's like, I don't
know what
I
you
don't
want.
connect with green. Like I like blue. This guy's submission is blue. I like blue.
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
So is that more frustrating? Like when you get the feedback, it's like, hey, great try, but I don't like the colors.
Actually, the style guide is still helpful for the designers to
Yeah.
to make what the client to make something that represent the brands of the clients.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on the top coder community as a whole? Like, you joined, you said 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
made friends? Is it
Yeah.
easy to talk to other designers?
The top coder community is really great, guys. This is not a community. This is family. When Adam, Trevor, and the other guys visiting Indonesia, we are, yeah, that's that's a family, I think.
Yeah. It's not just a website, right?
Yeah. I actually I joined so many sites, the other sites beside the top coder, but the top coder community is different. They're like family. We are like family
They
here.
help each other in the forums.
Yeah.
and-
We are helping each other. That's it.
It's great. Well, we don't want to keep you too much longer. I know, even though there is a delay.
There's a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you have about 10 minutes left.
So we'll probably,
We'll probably
let you
get,
go.
let you get to your desk.
Okay. Thank you very much for inviting me. here.
Absolutely. Glad you could come on.
Yeah.
Push your YouTube channel one more time.
Riopurba, right?
Riopurba.
Riopurba.
Yep.
Just searching in YouTube Riopurba and you will find it.
What you see right there,
On the
right
screen.
underneath.
Yep, right on the screen. Awesome.
Awesome. Well, it's
Okay.
good to see you.
Yeah.
Good luck in
Good luck.
the
Yeah,
competition.
thank you, man. Thank
we'll be
you.
watching your screen on here. and-
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
So that.
Bye, buddy.
All right. So we have Riopurba here. Coming up, we will have Trevor Gehring, who is a design admin. He'll be discussing the problem that the designers will be working on. And we'll get his insight and perhaps look at a few screens. It's going to be very early. We might not see too much action. They may be sketching on a pad of paper, but we will be doing that. So give us about 2 to 3 minutes, and we will be right back. See you guys soon.